At my girlfriend's sister's wedding, the groom kept thanking me for playing along, and nobody would tell me why. My girlfriend Lauren had barely spoken to me since the rehearsal dinner, so I figured her nerves were just wedding week chaos. Weddings made people weird. I was trying to be the calm, supportive boyfriend. But the second we walked into the reception hall on the actual wedding night, her brother-in-law Thomas pulled me aside like we were about to discuss nuclear codes. "Man, thank you for playing along," he whispered, clapping me on the shoulder. I blinked. "Playing along with what?" Thomas gave me this sympathetic smile like he was a priest listening to a confession. "You don't have to pretend with me. I get it. Seriously, you're doing great." Then he winked and walked away. I stood there holding a mason jar of lemonade, wondering if I'd accidentally joined a cult. When I made it back to our table, Lauren barely looked at me. She just pushed the bread basket toward me and muttered, "Don't eat too much. It'll make you look bloated in photos." Okay then. I tried making conversation. "You look beautiful, by the way." She didn't even smile. Just said, and took a sip of champagne. The bridesmaids kept throwing glances at me, whispering behind their hands. One of them, Erin, finally leaned over and said quietly, "I genuinely expected better from you." I stared at her. "Better what?" She shook her head, disappointed like I'd keyed her car on purpose. "Just don't make things harder for her tonight." Harder how? By existing? By breathing? By being in debt to the mob? What in God's name was I missing? Dinner made everything worse. Lauren treated me less like her partner and more like I was hired help. "Go get the salads," she snapped at one point. "The line is long. Can't we just wait?" "No," she hissed, as if I suggested we commit treason. "Just go." When I returned balancing 2 plates, she actually scoffed. "I said arugula, not Caesar." I checked the plate. It was literally arugula. Across the table, the maid of honor whispered, "He really can't help himself." By midpoint of the reception, I had the same expression a dog makes when someone eats its food in front of it. Pure betrayal and confusion. Then came the final humiliation. The bride, Lauren's sister, Alice, tapped a spoon to a glass and announced, "We'll be hosting a private after-party upstairs. Performers only, please." Everyone cheered. I clapped too, because apparently I'm an idiot. As I moved to follow the group upstairs, the wedding planner physically blocked me with her clipboard. "Sir, this is for performers only." "I'm with Lauren," I said, pointing at my girlfriend. Lauren didn't even look at me. Not once. She just kept walking, arm in arm with her sister, like I was a server who broke protocol. The planner cleared her throat. "Staff can wait outside." "Staff?" I laughed. It came out sharp like broken glass. "I'm not." Before I could finish, Thomas called from upstairs, "Just let him go home. He's already done enough." Everyone laughed. I left without saying goodbye. I didn't trust myself not to throw a centerpiece or flip a fondue fountain. On the drive home, I called Lauren. Straight to voicemail. Texted, left on read. The next morning, her sister Alice showed up at my apartment. She looked guilty enough to be charged with something. "They went too far," she said quietly. I crossed my arms. "Start explaining." She came inside, sat on my couch, and clasped her hands. "Lauren's been telling everyone things about you." "What things?" She exhaled. "That you're in massive debt, that you have emotional issues, that she's supporting you, training you, helping you rebuild." Her voice got quieter with each sentence. "She said you needed her." My jaw went slack. "Debt, emotional issues, training me like I'm a rescue dog?" Alice nodded. She wanted to look selfless. Like the kind of woman who takes in a broken man and rehabilitates him. It's a whole performative thing. The after party was for people who did speeches and performances. She told us you were too unstable and might cause a scene if you got overwhelmed. Unstable. I work in finance. My credit score could bench press hers. Alice pulled out her phone and showed me group chats. Bridesmaids saying things like, "He really cried when the credit card got declined. Poor guy." Or, "She deserves an award for staying with him." Except my credit card had never once been declined. Ever. I grabbed my laptop, pulled up every bank statement, brokerage account, and the pre-approval letter for the condo I was about to close on. Alice's eyes widened. "Oh my God," she whispered. "You're fine." "Yeah," I said. "I'm annoyingly fine." By nightfall, I had posted screenshots, names blacked out, showing the truth. The group chats, the lies, and my financial receipts. It spread fast. The groom called me the next morning. "Remove her," he told Alice so loudly I heard it through the phone. "I'm not having her humiliate anyone else in our family." Again, Lauren tried calling after. 8 missed calls. Her final text, it wasn't that deep. "You made it deep." I blocked her. She